Alright, okay. Hello guys, Gretchen here. Welcome to episode 5 of Disturbing Gameplay. Hopefully, when I spin this wheel, we're gonna get something that we can play and something that isn't too fucked up. Episode 5, baby. Brr. Isn't that like a Scientology game or something?
That's gonna get you killed. The price gonna be the death of you and you and me and you and you and you and me and you and you and you
I didn't do much research about it. I know there's plenty of pages talking about this. It's quite quite an interesting case of an RPG Maker game. I've actually seen game theorists talk about it like several years ago. I can't remember now how long ago it was. A good while now. Uh, Not when the game was released. I highly doubt Matt has covered it at that stage. Um, I don't know. I'm just kind of like rambling. This is one of those types of games that I kind of wanted to avoid playing just because there's one specific thing that I've never enjoyed in like fictional media and in real life, and it's cults. And this game is kind of a game that's supposed it's said now. I don't know if it's true or not. But it is said to be kind of a recruitment tool for a cult called like an Ascensionism or something like that. Um, so yeah, it's something that I kind of wanted to avoid for as long as humanly possible. Unfortunately, the wheel has decided that for episode 5 we'll be talk about this game. So here we are. We have a Wikipedia page for it. I'm actually gonna turn it turn on the fucking dark mode first. There's a little bit of reading here. It seems to me like the Grokpedia might actually be kind of the same thing as the Wikipedia, so I'll actually just close that down and we'll look at the Wikipedia because if I feel like I trust it more. Sorry, Grok, no offense, but you're an AI tool. Um, Kanye Quest 3030 is a role-playing video game developed and published by Phoenix. It was released on July 22nd, 2013 for Windows. The game was unlicensed and unauthorized by musical artist Kanye West. It was created in RPG Maker VX8, which is something that I'm very acquainted with. I've made a couple of games using the VX8 tool when I was like a child. By the artist Clara Hope under the username Phoenix. The game describes itself as a hip hop themed science fiction 2D role playing game. In the year 2010, by the way, that's the plot and gameplay. In the year 2010, Kanye West takes out his garbage before tripping and falling into a portal, which brings him to the year 3030. The US has become a dystopian society ruled by a clone of rapper Lil B claiming himself to be a god. A prophecy exists claiming that Kanye West would return one day and overthrow Lil B. With this knowledge, Kanye West travels this dystopian society and teams up with other musicians such as FM Doom, Tupac, and RZA to fight to free America. Along the way, they are challenged by other musicians such as Eminem, Nicki Minaj, De La Soul, and LL Cool J. I don't know, like I don't know who RZA is. Robert Fitzgerald Diggs. Yeah, I don't know who that is. I don't know De La Soul and the Cool J. Yeah, I don't know these guys. Upon completing the game, West gets sent back to 2010, where it is revealed that he dreamed the whole story after knocking himself out on the pavement after tripping over. The gameplay is similar to, to the Pokemon series. Alright, so we're gonna be like capturing different zappers. Each Zapper has their own special moves and abilities based on in-jokes within the Zapping community. The player is challenged by different Zappers wandering the streets and must defeat them to level up and progress in the game. Ascensionism. In 2015, a Pastebin article was revealed that if the player typed in the word ascend into a dialogue box with an NPC, the player would be taken to a secret section of the game. In this secret section, the game would claim that the rest of the game's content was a front for the area, and that the area was designed to help teach you something beneficial. The section is full of terminals, and the player must enter a specific code into each one in order to complete the area. If the player goes backwards, they will enter a room with a QR code, which has to be screen captured at multiple points in order to form a whole code. The website linked to the QR code had nothing but the name Phoenix Gregory placed on the screen in a Comic Sans font. After inputting all of the needed codes, the player would be teleported to a final terminal that would congratulate them on their ascension and then prompt for another code. Upon entering the correct code and agreeing to participate further, the player would then be asked for the private information. Well, that's fucked. This was theorized by some to be the Jesus Christ, I can't read. This was theorized by some to be connected to a group called Ascensionism that has become an urban legend around the same time as the game being released. Ascensionism has been described as a cult that believes in reincarnation and that was apparently hoping to recruit more members with Kanye Quest. They were rumored to have connections with record labels such as Ascensionism Records, which was later revealed to be co-owned by Hope. Another game would be connected to a group called Calypso, in which the player completes tasks around a house while voicemails intended for the group played in the background. It is generally assumed these voicemails were taken directly off the hotline, which was referenced in the original game. However, there was little else in terms of information about the Ascensionists in Calypso. Until 2022, it was generally presumed that this was part of an abandoned ARG. Identity of creator until 2022, the creator of Kanye Quest 3030 was only known by the username Phoenix. In September and October 2022. Australian comedians Cameron James and Alexei, I can't pronounce that, released a 6-episode web series titled Finding Jesus, which has revealed that the creator of the game was Clara Hope, a musician and artist from Adelaide, who made Kanye Quest 3030 as a high school project. She revealed that the Ascensionism portion of the game was originally planned as a separate work before it was combined into Kanye Quest. She also revealed herself to be the creator of the Pastebin article, which was an attempt to bring attention to the ARG's implementation within the game. That makes it less creepy now. Anyways, there is an article here. Yeah, you might have heard of Kanye West, a famous artist known for his spoken word poems, hip hop debuts, and his marriage to Kim Kardashian. You may have even heard of the 2013 indie developed game Kanye Quest. However, you may not have heard about one of the alternate endings to Kanye Quest, a supposed real-life invitation to join a cult, which now we know it was actually just an ARG. Before we delve into this mystery, we need to define a few things. What is Kanye Quest? What is ARG? What is data mining? It's very concerning that they're putting data mining into this. So what is Kanye Quest? It's a 2013 release hip-hop-themed sci-fi 2D role-playing video game which was available on Steam, Newgrounds, and other popular video game related websites. It is not known who the developers were for the project, but we do know that this game is supposedly completely unrelated to Kanye West in terms of official brand awareness. The story begins in January 2000. Okay, I don't think we need to read the story. ARG, we're not going to talk about it. Data mining, we're not going to talk about it. So what does any of this have to do with Kanye West? Well, can, came to disperse fairly quickly. The developers may not have generated much, if any, money from the game due to the game being free to download and play. Kanye Quest never made any best sellers list, nor did it become viral sensation. It did feature on many sites such as Newgrounds and Kotaku, and generated mixed responses from criticism, and was soon left to collect virtual dust as those who had once played in middle school grew older, developed their library of games further, and eventually began to forget about Kanye Quest altogether. What the fuck is a Kotaku? The ending of Kanye Quest is nothing spectacular. Kanye and his followers battle against dreaded base god clone, in which Kanye and his followers band together in the typical turn-based formats and knock the absolute hit points out of base god clone, and eventually defeat him, granting Kanye the ability to finally return to modern day and to live happily ever after. The alternate ending. In 2015, it was discovered by an anonymous user that there were more than one ending in the game. Discovery was posted on Pastebin foil. Oh, it's no longer available. So yeah, the game isn't available on Steam apparently. In which the anonymous user claims to have discovered the ending via the use of inputting the word "ascend" into the console when asked by an NPC. I feel like I'm gonna keep that as kind of a guide for the game. Anyways, we're gonna look at the trailer now. "4 years ago." Uh, the map pass video that I was talking about 4 years ago, maybe five by the time this gets uploaded, I don't know. This is actually kind of funny. Another thing that I kind of wanted to briefly look into is the GOG website. Because as I said, it's not available on Steam, at least from like what I looked into, it wasn't available on Steam. So now, obviously, people want to preserve this game, and yeah, there seems to be 43 people interested in preserving this game actually. So yeah, that's basically about it. So we're gonna get into the game now. Which, by the way, as I said, I couldn't as I keep repeating myself, I can't find their OG game, but we do have an itch.io kind of a remake, which I'm hoping is gonna keep the kind of like style of the game basically the same. This game sucks. Okay. Um, Always is on. I'm gonna keep that on. Which mode would you like to choose? Probably go classic. Classic mode is basically the vanilla mode. No changes whatsoever. Would you like to play with this mode? What about the normal one? Slightly modifies the game, or you get more weapons for the cost of passwords in cloning chambers. Would you like to play this mode? No, yeah, you know what? Let's go with the classic. Fuck it. Yeah. In the year 3030, everybody wanted to be an MC. The year 3030, everybody wanted to be a DJ, everybody wanted to be a producer, everybody wanted to tell you the meaning of music. That's from zero. Oh. January 2010. This is Kanye West. Today he will go on a Kanye Quest. He has woken from his Kanye jest. What is your first task, Kanye? I need I need to get Kanye dressed. I need to get Kanye dressed. Are you up to get Kanye test? Use the arrow keys to move and enter to interact with objects. Press F5 to toggle. I'm pretty sure, yeah, with this RPG Maker game we can just click, so no need to use my hands other than my, dominant one. Connie's going to get Connie dressed, yes. Connie put on his Connie vest. Yo. Connie's big mirror, Connie's reflection pounds his Connie chest. Bro, why are we rhyming? Connie's garbage can, take out the garbage can. Hold on, are we not supposed to be, like, constantly, like, sprinting or something, no? Feels like I'm too slow. Connie's oven and stove. Sink. What about this? Kitchen counter. It's ketchup. Okay. Connie's bear. Remember to take out garbage later. Now's no time for drinking. Connie needs to take out the garbage out. Okay. Connie picked up the garbage bag. Oh. What? January 2030. Oh, the music changed. After traveling through a wormhole, Connie finds himself in a strange futuristic city. Hold Shift to run, press Escape to open and close the menu. In the menu, you can save the game and check inventory, skill, equipment, and status. Remember to save often. I don't even need to press anything. Now we're like running, okay. What? This, okay. Shit. Silence all enemies, making them unable to move. Deals dark damage, okay. Okay, what the fuck is going on? Oh shit, what? How, what? What does Bragan do? Fuck me. Ah, it's okay, there we go. What's this? Base information system. Select menu, current. Connie needs to explore the strange futuristic city. Alright, how about achievements? But there doesn't seem to be much. Your story begins. Uh, Signed by West. Keep playing to earn this achievement. Keep playing. Huh? Good old ass. What the fuck is this place? A chair. I see that. What's this? Right. Okay. Doesn't seem like I can interact with much in here. What about like the vents? Maybe no. Yes, no. This may be a box. There seems to be something inside. Look. Yes. Found a bandana. Yo, is that like equipment that I can? Ah, see that. Oh, fuck. Okay. Good to know that I can like run away and all. What's this? Okay, maybe it's a bad idea to go. Okay. Shit. A chair. Strange machinery. Strange machinery. I know exactly what this sound is. Base cloning lab security system. Select deactivate bay area. Fuck, I don't know what I'm doing here. Activate clone Deltron 0. Arrow clone already activated. Automator already activated. Jetpack. Clone activated. Fuck. You're not deactivating me again, punk ass task force. Okay. Okay. Wait, surely soon enough he'll be like taken down now. Okay. Stop and tell me what's happening. Where are we? Who are you and why do you look like Tupac? What's the task force? There's some sort of task force track. No, I just went through some weird portal and showed up here. A portal? Could it be the prophecy? You got the skill for it. Could you be the easy one? Yeah, that's probably me. I am kind of a right, okay. It's okay to explain what's going on. Sure. It's the year 2030. It is the Bay Area base cloning lab, but you just deactivated me. Clone of Tupac, the task force has kept me deactivated for years now, since I tried to start a revolution against their leader. He's a clone of the base god, and he's taken over America. Everyone's been brainwashed into thinking he's the real base god, but he's an imposter. The real base god died like 1,000 years ago, and now everyone's protecting the fake and joining the task force. If the prophecy is true, though, you might be able to save us. If you're good enough to beat me, you can take on the base god. We'll need help though. Too bad. Pretty much everyone on the west coast has joined the task force. Anyway, what's your name? Kanye West. We've got to find some help, but then maybe we can save America. Okay. So he joined my party. Oh, I forgot we should deactivate the laser as a back at the computer. There, okay, decent. So where should we start looking for help? If you don't think there's anyone else left on the West Coast, so where should we go? Well, we could try New York, I guess. It sounds good to me. By the way, it's more dangerous walking on the road. If you don't want to run into clones as often, we should stick to the sidewalk. Got it. A power box. There seems to be something sticking out inside. I found a microphone. Would a microphone be a weapon? Yes, it would. What do you want to do? Oh, this is where we do the... Apparently it has to be all caps. I got a swag. Congratulations, you have proven yourself to be an open-minded and curious thinker. We must apologize for deceiving you, but we can reveal that the game you were playing until this point was a front. Constructed to protect what you are currently accessing. We must ask what you do not. We must ask that you do not reveal this area to the public. If you believe that you may be prone to revealing information or do not wish to participate, please close this program immediately by pressing Alt F4, or select the No option when it appears. By selecting the Yes option, you agree to participate and not reveal information. Would you like to participate? Yes. The following is a thought exercise designed to help teach you something beneficial. By undertaking this exercise, you will hopefully be affected in a positive way due to the nature of the exercise. This something cannot be revealed immediately. This exercise may not be restricted to this software. It is important to remember that the purpose of this exercise is to benefit you. You will not be timed. We cannot provide any more information, except that we wish you good luck. You may begin now. Welcome to Ascension. Oh, fuck. Okay. V. What? What? Alright, okay, so apparently there's like actual answers. So I'm actually hold on, it's F4 to minimize it. So I'm actually gonna make the screen kind of smaller for me. So starting off from like the very end here, V would be this apparently. Apparently not. Oh, okay. So I. Yeah, that's triple I. So unless. Okay, yeah, it is active now. Oh, there we go. Okay, well we're gonna have to continue. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, turn off the game for a second. Um, well, I'm probably gonna be done with this game anyways, because I just can't be bothered if the code isn't working. I'm kind of digging through the files. What the fuck is this? I swear, if it's gonna like freak me out. Oh no, I actually, why did I? What the fuck? Surely it's not just like some random shit. No, 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 no. Hold on, okay. So you can see that a lot of this is like RPG, MVO, kind of like files. It's kind of like built into the like RPG game. Oh, this is for example like an MP3. So this is kind of like either accidentally left in or yeah. So that's probably like a game over sound or something. Um, BGS no. ME files no. Yeah, BGM new address 2. Okay. So that's all we've got in like the audio one. Icon, yeah. Font. I highly doubt there's anything kind of like hidden in here. Oh, this could be very crucial. Okay, so ID 17 is Ascend. So this would mean map 17 is the Ascend map. In which case, yeah, okay. Ah, boom. We got it. We got the information we need. Bro, I knew that like knowledge on useless shit like this would come in fucking handy for an investigation like that. Alright, so we kind of have to play through this all over again. But yeah, I'll get back to you guys when I get to the pyramid location. Alright, so guys, I'm looking at the code. So VINSCRIBE. And yes, it's somehow fucking cracked. Okay, so let's see. VII. Yeah, that's correct. IX. Well, I'm kind of fucked now, aren't I? So I tried something. Hopefully it'll work. Yeah, fuck this game. Genuinely don't know what to expect. So
Find the solutions and passwords needed to reach the end. Upon reaching the top of the pyramid and typing in the final code, the game congratulates you on ascending and asks if you would like to ascend further. If you select, the game will then ask for your personal information and tells you that you'll be contacted shortly. What happened next? Well, strangely enough, it seems that no one was ever actually contacted.
but anyways, this is quite an interesting case. Like I don't know why it was kind of like in a disturbing games list. Because it seems like it's kind of like a meme game, we can call it. It's, features Kanye West and all that. And the, cult thing turns out to be kind of like an ARG type of thing. And as much as I get disturbed by cult stuff, I still, to this day, like, I have not watched Midsummer. Like, it just shows how terrified I am of cults. As someone who does enjoy horror games and horror movies, um, anything to do with cults, I'm just like, yeah, stay away. Um, the only exception was Hereditary, but that's mostly because I didn't realize it was going to be a cult relation story until the very end, and then I cried myself to sleep. Um, but yeah, no. But even with like the whole idea of like the AOG being kind of like a cult thing, and like there's a lot of bias towards kind of like me being terrified of culture related media. I'm still not seeing this as disturbing. Like out of the 5 games that I've played for this series so far, this is like a two 2 out of 10. And the only reason it's not 1 out of 10 is because again cult. uh I don't know, maybe if I would have played this game back in 2013 and like I wouldn't have known there was like an ARG or anything like that. If I just randomly type in Ascend to an NPC and then see like the whole like trying to solve mystery, well, not solve mysteries, but kind of like put in good answers into I, XI, XVIII and all that, like trying to put in like the correct fucking codes. And then like if it like ask me at the very end, oh yeah, can you, like give me your fucking email address. Or house address, I should say, not email. House address. I'd probably freak the fuck out, and that might have been like disturbing at that time. But with all the research I've done, with like the knowledge I've kind of gained, no, knowing this is just kind of like an ARG, or I don't know if is it, can I call it a failed ARG or cancelled ARG? I don't know if there's like there might have been something more planned for us, but it just never happened. I don't know. But yeah, no, it's not as disturbing, honestly. That's kind of like the conclusion for this video. This is first time since I started this series where I'm like kind of like I want to scrap this entirely, like this video, mostly because again, like realistically, not even that fucking disturbing. Like I mean, some of the shit Kanye West has said in the past, I mean, yeah, sure, fair enough, disturbing that fucking the 6 out of 10 here. But yeah, no, this game in general, I'm calling this a meme game at this stage. That's what I see it as. So I don't know it's I'm throwing in my bias because I'm scared of cult stuff and Ascensionism, despite it being kind of like, not real. I'm pretty sure not real. Maybe it is a real cult. I don't know, but for the game's sake, it's not real. Uh, I don't know. It's so weird. Yeah, no, I'm pushing that like as I said, just because of the cult concept, it's a 2 out of 10 for me. uh, Damn, this is such a shit video.